Hi, I'm Mel. I'm here to talk to you about one thing that every mother dreads, lice. You can call them nits, head lice, whatever. The thing is, they are so bad. My daughter came home the other day and she had them. So I seen her scratching her head, and this is something that happens to children a lot, especially in spring and summer. And it drives me nuts. I'm what you could call nitophobic. I freak out when I think about them. I get itchy, go into panic mode. The clothes go to the dry cleaners, vacuum all the floors, anywhere where they could have gotten. Some things that people don't realize about them is it's really important to stick your pillows out in the sun, vacuum around the beds and stuff like that, wash and change all the kids' linen. That's doona covers, sheets, pillowcases, put their fluffy toys in a garbage bag, stick them away for 2 weeks. Take those extra precautions just to make sure you're not getting reinfested. But that is a little overboard. Some people think, hats and brushes, scrunchies, hair ties, hair ribbons, jackets, clothes the kids are wearing, their pajamas, make sure they're cleaned or put away where they can't get them, because I'm always worried that, scratching my head, that they're going to just jump, back on and the eggs and stuff. But anyway, this time when Tori had them, I thought, all right, let's not go nuts. Let's just try and do it in a simple way, and just try and get rid of them. So first thing I done was change the pillowcases and the sheets, the doona covers, and put their fluffy toys in their toy box. Told them to leave them alone. And done an emu pickup, found any like blankets and stuff, throw rugs that could have been in contact with the girls, and just threw them all in the laundry. So hence I had a big pile of laundry to get through. But these are the lice that I found in my daughter's hair. Now I don't know if you can see. I've got a magnifying glass here to make it a little bigger. There's actually something like 6 lice in this cup. I'm not actually sure if you can actually see them or not, but they're quite, to me they're huge. But the reason why I put them in the cup was because I kind of wanted to see what would kill them and how long they live for. Now, to me, they kind of appear that they could still be alive, but I tried to touch one before and it didn't move. It kind of just, looks dead. So I'm not actually sure if they are alive or dead. They were taken out of my daughter's hair, actually like 5 days ago, and I left them in the cup. And I just wanted to see how long for 2 days after I took them out, they were still like moving around in there quite happily. I want to show you what I used to get them out. Now, this was from the pharmacy. I've tried everything. This one was about $8 in Australia, in Sydney. Different countries, I don't know if you've got these. Probably cheaper in US, I guess. But this is KP. I'm not going to recommend it and say it's amazing, because I use this. This is the best kind of comb to get. You need a metal comb. This one has these little kind of like spiral indentations. If you look really closely, I don't know if you can see them on the metal comb, so they actually stop the hair from breaking, but grab the lice and the eggs, which you really need. Um, oh, hang on, there's a brand. I don't even know what brand this is. It is dun dun dun. It's knit knit free comb. It's a knit free comb. It's got little rubber grip too, so um, that's pretty good to get the eggs out. It's not perfect. The plastic combs are crap. They do not work. I don't even know why they invented them. I think the knits just get stronger and stronger. This stuff, put it in my daughter's hair, started combing through, got the knits out, slowed them down, kind of stunted them, made the eggs a bit easier to come through, but it did not kill them. I'm not going to say that this kills the knits, because even though it says that it does, um, I think, yeah, easy removal of head lice in the eggs. Well, it doesn't say it kills it, it says easily removal. They were easier to remove, yeah, but they didn't actually die. You need to comb them. Other stuff that I use, is this. It's an aerosol spray eucalyptus. I spray the car seats and stuff with that. I spray a bit in the girls' hair before school if we're, in a hurry and I don't want them to get reinfected. I don't think it's dangerous. It's just eucalyptus spray. I also put that on toys and pillows and stuff to kind of repel lice away. Now this is about $8 from a shop to like supermarkets or pharmacies have them as well. The other thing I use is this. It says antiseptic spray on it. Kills 99% of germs, and it's good for antiseptic. It's good antiseptic for like cuts and abrasions and insect bites. It's tea tree, eucalyptus, and lavender, and that also is good to repel the lice and probably kill them. I'm not sure, but I use that as well. This has to be one of my favorites. It's about, I think it's about $7 to $11 depending on where you buy it from. It's tea tree oil, and what I usually do with this is it makes your hair knotty, so be careful. Hello beautiful. I usually this is my bunny. Say hi, say hello, say hi. Stop by, say hello. Whoa, and there he goes. Anyway, I don't think you like that. Stombo, you okay? Yeah, well, I put this with conditioner and put it in their hair and sort of just pour it straight on their hair. Dilute it a little bit. The conditioner makes it easier to comb through. It's really hard to comb their hair once this is in. If your daughters have long hair, they're going to kick up a fuss. They don't like getting it done. I think that it is difficult to get them to lay there and do it. Just sunlight's really good because you can actually see what's going on, but this does kill them. At least slows them down and stops them quite a lot. I recommend using that. The other thing I also have is this, a eucalyptus and citrus spray, which was I think $7 or something like that, and that can go in their hair too. I've tried basically everything. The mousse, I like the mousse, like I can't recommend a brand right now because off the top of my head, but the mousses seem to go really far. So you buy a bottle of mousse or 2 bottles, and usually you can do like 3 people with long hair and have some left over, which is good. It seems to spread out a lot and help. There's a lot of products that don't work very well too, so I think natural things are better. Like that's why I've got a lot of eucalyptus stuff because it does help. And yeah, the main thing I can say, oh my god, hair extensions. Okay, anyone has problems with hair extensions and lice, it's a drama. I've always had hair extensions. When my kids got nits, it killed me. It's the hardest thing ever. I've actually had to take my hair extensions out a few times because of it. I know a lot of other women that have had to do that too. What I used to do was get the treatment and just put it in my hair. The thing is, combing is what gets the eggs out. It breaks the cycle. It helps fix the problem. When you have hair extensions, as you know, you can't comb because you just wreck your hair extensions, pull your hair out. There's wefts or beads, and it's like impossible. So with hair extensions and lice, I'm going to have to say this. Use the products, the mousse you buy, the lotions, the washes, the tea tree oil and conditioner, whatever you want to use in there, use it. Try to get, if you've got a friend or a family member who can actually, look through your hair and pick any lice out that are actually live walking around in there. You're not going to be able to get the eggs out. So this is what I used to do. I would treat my hair, and then 3 days later, treat it again. 3 days later, treat it again. Do that for like 14 days. Make sure that any eggs that have hatched are definitely going to die from retreating it. That's why I recommend using a natural product like tea tree oil, otherwise, or eucalyptus oil. Otherwise, you're going to actually end up with way too many chemicals in your body and stuff like that being absorbed through your head. So I just suggest, if you do have hair extensions and you get lice, treat it, treat it, treat it, treat it. If you have to, have like a bottle of the tea tree oil and some cheap conditioner. Put it in your hair every evening when you're in the shower. Leave it sit in your hair, like, damp your hair, put this in the conditioner in your hair, leave it in your hair for 20 minutes, an hour with the shower cap on, and then wash it out, and then wash your hair, and then recondition it without this in there. Do that. Change your pillowcase every night. Uh, do just to make sure that you're breaking the cycle. Otherwise, once these eggs hatch, you're just going to get reinfested, and it's going to be nasty. So if you've got hair extensions, you don't have to take them out. You can prevail, but just be careful what you're using in your hair because you're going to end up knotting and ruining your hair extensions. So just make sure that after you use a treatment, condition your hair properly and blow dry it and stuff. It's a lot of work to get rid of them when you have extensions. The best cure for lice is definitely prevention. So if you've got daughters or you're exposed to children a lot, tea tree oil and a little bit of water, a little bit of conditioner in a spray bottle. You make it up yourself at home. Just spray that in your hair. If you're worried about the smell, then put deodorant or perfume all over you so then no one goes, ew, you smell like tea tree. Do you have lice? Or you smell like eucalyptus. What's wrong with you? So anyway, I don't mind the smell of it, but some people probably don't like it so much. So you can always disguise the smell if that's worries you at all. If you have any more questions, please just let me know. I know this video is kind of everywhere because I'm just talking as I'm thinking. I know so much about lice because, as I said, like I'm got a phobia about them. I've had hair extensions a lot with them, so I know a lot about that. If you have any questions or you want me to post a video on anything else I know about this, just comment. And good luck, and you're not alone for all those women out there scratching their head right now going, what am I going to do? I've spent so much on my hair extensions. My kids keep giving me lice. Oh my God, oh my God. You will get through this. You can get through this. Lice are not the end of the world. You're not a dirty person. You just are going to be really busy and really tired trying to get rid of them for a while. Stay on top of it. Don't give up. Oh, they're going to win the battle. And, you know, I know it's hard, but if you can talk to the school, the teacher, other parents, and just sort of say, oh, my child had lice last week or something, check your children's hair because they're going to get reinfected from their friends. Or if they're going to a family member's house or something like that, where you believe that they're contacting it and you talk to them, that's another good thing. Tell them to treat their children's hair. I have a family member who refuses to do her kid's hair, or she says she does. I've done her kid's hair a few times, and the kids have the most horrible lice in their hair. It's disgusting. It's vulgar. Everyone in my family is appalled by this woman's behavior towards her children, and she gets really defensive. Like, she's made comments before to me that she would slap me across the face if I checked her hair and stuff like that. It's just not on. Like, if you think that, the nits are ruling and you've tried everything to get rid of them, treat the kids' hair, treat their pillowcases. Make sure that their pillowcases are washed and cleaned. And you're going to have to do this 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days, if not more. Change their sheets, blankets, doona covers, fluffy toys, car seats, clean your car, clean your carpet, clean your rugs. Spray this stuff everywhere in your house if you have a bad infestation. I know it's not cheap, but it has to be done. If you've got a real bad problem, use that vacuum cleaner like you've never used it before. You can get through this and you will get through it. Anyway, any more problems, just, hit me up. Bye. Good luck.